Hello, Elizabeth.
Oh, hello, Preston.
How are you today?
Great. Good to see you again. Good to see you. You're here for another production of Global Stage?
Yeah.
Good.
What is this thing?
This is a Russian samovar. You know, in Russia, all families own one of these samovars. When you got up in the morning, you lit a little fire here and you fill this with water. And then when the water was boiling, you got your pot from the top and you made yourself some tea. And you kept this going all day long. And whenever a visitor arrived, you would pour them a nice cup of tea, though without milk, as the English usually do. So, there we are. And you know, of course, the play that we're going to see this afternoon is a Russian play. It's called How Much Land Does a Man Need? And it's written by the great novelist, Russian novelist, Leo Tolstoy.
Who's Tolstoy?
Oh, Leo Tolstoy was probably one of the greatest novelists ever lived. He was born in Russia in 1828 to a wealthy aristocratic family. They had an estate outside of Moscow. He had a very happy childhood, even though his parents died when he was quite young. He was brought up by a variety of female relatives. He never went to school because it wasn't usual to go to school in those days. Instead, he was tutored by private tutors at home, and when he was 16, he went for a couple of years to the University of Kazan. He didn't obtain a degree. Again, it would have been very unusual to have done so. The only people who got degrees were those who were going into the professions, like teaching or medicine or law, and of course he wasn't going to do that. He then joined the Russian army, and he went to fight in the Crimean War.
When was that?
The Crimean War started, I believe, in 1853. It was fought between the Russians on one side and the British, the Turks and the French on the other side. It was a particularly bloody war, but then of course no war is fun. But one good thing did come out of the Crimean War. That is that Florence Nightingale started the Red Cross, and her nurses went in to tend to the wounded and dying soldiers. And one could say, I suppose, that Tolstoy also experienced war firsthand, so that he was able to write about it when he came to writing his great novel, War and Peace.
I've heard about War and Peace. Isn't that a very large book?
Oh, indeed it is. In fact, it's 2 books. It's 2 volumes, but well worth reading, and I do hope you will read it one of these fine days. My children had to read it before they graduated from 8th grade. In fact, I see here where Deirdre has written the date at which she completed it, and she was 13 years old at the time. You know, the first few pages are difficult, the first couple of chapters, because you have to get used to those long Russian names. But then it really is fascinating. You have all of these different personalities, and you see how their characters develop as they experience peace and war and peace. So do try to make a date to read War and Peace, perhaps next summer when you have some time off. When he had finished in the Crimean War, Tolstoy did a lot of travelling. He went through Europe, travelled in France, went all over, and he was a great observer, and came to the conclusion that the only way that civilization was going to progress was through education. So when he went back to his own country and went back to his own estate, he got married and he started a school for peasants.
That was a brave thing to do, and at that time it was a great thing to teach the peasants.
Indeed, it was a very brave thing to do at that time, because most people wanted to keep the peasants in ignorance, and it certainly didn't make him any too popular with his neighbours, or with his wife for that matter. You know, he had 13 children.
Wow.
That is a lot, isn't it? But he was a great philosopher. Tolstoy thought deeply about things, and he came to the conclusion that the only way to be happy was to be good and to do good for others. In fact, in one of his short stories, The Resurrection, he has those wonderful lines: "We love people for the good we do them. We hate them for the harm."
Do you think that this is true?
Yes, I think it probably is true. If you think about it, you realize the people you really love are those that you do good to, and the people you dislike are the people perhaps that you have harmed. So it probably is true. In any event, we know that Tolstoy did practice what he preached. At the age of 46, for instance, he gave up all title to his property. Of course, his wife and children had to have somewhere to live. They weren't at all pleased about this, and they stayed on living there. But he himself gave up smoking, he gave up drinking, he gave up eating meat. And eventually he left home, and he went out to do good for others. So you see, he practiced what he preached and continued with his writing.
So he wrote the story we're about to see?
Yes, and Sean Gaffney has adapted this story and made a wonderful play from Leo Tolstoy's How Much Land Does a Man Need? So, why don't we go and see it?
All right.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Buck.
That's me.
Buck was a good man.
That's right.
Hard-working, honest, a man of the earth.
Man of the earth. I till the soil and plant the seed and harvest the crop. Hard work's what's got me this far. That's why I'm so wealthy.
Buck was a sharecropper.
Sharecropper. You're joking.
No, a sharecropper.
You mean I work hard and I'm not wealthy?
That's what the book says.
I don't even own the land I work on?
I'm afraid not.
Well, don't that just get you?
Pardon?
Never mind.
Buck was an honest man who worked hard for the landowner, but Buck wasn't content. In fact, he was often heard to remark,
You know what I was thinking?
What's that, Buck?
I was thinking, if I only owned a little bit of land, just a little bit of space to call my own, why then I'd be happy.
What would you do with a piece of land?
Well, same as I do now. I till the soil and I plant the seed and I harvest the crop, but with one difference.
What's that?
At the end of the day, that crop would be mine. All mine.
That's a good dream.
Then I wouldn't be a poor sharecropper anymore. Then I'd be a landowner.
I'm a landowner.
You? No way.
It's true.
Since when?
Since this morning, widow on the other side of the valley is selling her land.
Really?
I bought a piece this morning.
Now hold on, you can never have enough money to afford your own land.
I only needed half. She made me a deal, half up front and half in 1 year.
You don't say.
I do say. I'm only finishing out my week here, and then I'm moving to my own land.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
Everybody's buying land but me. It's not fair.
Why don't you buy some?
Well, I don't know how I could afford it.
Why don't you talk it over with your wife? Maybe she has some ideas.
I have a wife.
Yes, you do.
Hi.
All right. Oh, man.
Oh, what are you moaning about now, Bob?
Everybody's buying up land but me.
Everybody is not buying land. You exaggerate too much.
Come on, I never, ever, ever, ever exaggerate.
You should be content with what you have in life.
Now, come on, you can't tell me that you wouldn't like a little bit of land to call your own.
I can't say as I much thought about it.
Just a few acres to provide us with a steady income?
I don't know.
No more scrambling each day just to make enough for a bit of bread?
We get by.
Cooking and a cleaning for some rich landowner?
Maybe.
The floors you scrub would be your own.
Oh, you dirty rat!
What's wrong?
Everybody's out buying land but you. Why don't you out buying land for us?
I would, but I don't know how I could afford it.
Oh, we got $100 saved up.
That's not nearly enough for a decent-sized property.
I could get a second job, working nights.
Closer.
We could hire out our son to a nearby farm and collect his wages in advance.
We have a son? Hi, son. Have fun. It'll be just like summer camp.
Would that be enough?
Almost, but not quite.
I know. We could borrow the rest from my brother.
Would he loan us that much?
Oh, sure he would. He owes me a favor.
What for?
Oh, he introduced me to you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
So Buck and his wife Irene pooled their resources together and, agreeing to pay 1/2 up front and 1/2 in a year, Buck bought about 40 acres of land.
This is great. Look at all this land.
Buck borrowed some seed and began to work his own fields.
Trees. I got trees.
You're supposed to be working.
I want to look at my trees.
And not yours until you pay off the widow.
I'm working. I till the soil and plant the seed and harvest the crop. I work hard on my land.
And when harvest time came, Buck had made a good profit.
Ooh.
In fact, he made enough to pay off the widow.
Nice doing business with you.
Thank you very much, sir.
And to pay for the seed he borrowed.
A truly fine seed. I must get your recipe.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And even enough to pay the hired hand that helped with the harvest. And to pay off his brother-in-law.
See you next Christmas.
This year it's at my house.
Thanks, Dad. Is he working for us now?
Yes, dear.
Oh, I thought he looked familiar.
And now Buck owned his own land.
Finally.
And Buck was quite content. Until
Until what?
a farmer came to visit.
Ooh, I love visitors.
Buck, my fine pet.
Jake, I haven't seen you in years.
Well, you certainly have come up in the world since then.
Yes, I'm now a landowner. Want to see my trees?
Maybe another time. First, perhaps a drink.
Oh, of course, Jake. Forgive me.
Irene!
What? Buck.
My old friend Jake here is thirsty.
Oh, that's too bad.
Perhaps we should offer him something to drink?
Oh, forgive me, Jake. Would you like some tea?
Oh, that would be fine.
Buck, tea. Jake likes some tea. Go get some tea. Go
That's
get
embarrassing.
Sorry, he can be so stubborn sometimes.
I see you don't have any servants.
No, not yet. Perhaps in a few years we'll be...
Where I've come from, everyone has servants, several of them in each household.
Really? And where's this?
I'll just be on the Missouri. I've been working there since we parted company 3 years ago.
Is it nice there?
Oh, yes, very nice indeed.
I'm sure it is. But my land here is also nice.
Oh, well, yeah, your lands are quite nice, but not as nice as those beyond the Missouri.
Surely their trees are nothing like mine.
Oh, nothing at all like.
Ah.
The trees there are much sturdier and the fruit ever so sweeter.
My grain grows as high as my waist.
Oh, that is good.
Surely the grain beyond Missouri does not grow so high, huh?
I do not know how high the grain grows there.
Oh!
I'm not tall enough to see that high.
Oh. The cattle?
Beefier,
The chickens?
tastier,
The children?
smarter.
Woe is me.
Oh, what's the matter, Buck?
It's not fair, Irene. I tell you, not fair.
Come, Buck, we lead a pleasant life.
But theirs is so much more pleasanter.
Oh, be content,
Well,
Buck.
why can't I have lands like that?
But you could.
What'd you say?
What do you mean?
Well, they're selling much land. There's so much open space, the land is going very cheap.
I could sell this farm.
You're not selling this
We'll
farm.
collect all our savings.
That's our vacation money.
Buy a large house.
I will not let you do this.
hire some servants.
What are you waiting for? Get packing.
So Buck sold his house and his land and moved beyond the Missouri to buy yet more property.
This place is huge.
Buck worked the land.
I till the soil, I plant the seed, I harvest the crop.
He bought even more cattle,
I'm gonna need help for all this.
so he hired help.
Hi, Dad. Hi, son.
And Buck became quite wealthy.
Look at all this land. My crops are much more bountiful. The fruit on the trees, more abundant. My cattle, more... What is it that makes cattle better?
Beefier.
That's it.
Yes, Buck was quite content. Until...
Until what? Oh, no, don't tell me. There's someone better off than me, isn't there?
Well,
I knew it! I knew it! Someone has more land, don't they? Better crops, sweeter fruit, beefier cattle.
perhaps he should tell you.
Life is so unfair.
Oh, Buck, what's the complaint this time?
We're about to have another visitor.
What kind of visitor?
Ask her.
Oh, no, you don't. I like this house.
Shouldn't we wait for the visitor before jumping to any conclusions?
You stay out of this.
But I can't.
Why not?
I'm the narrator.
Oh, well, get on with it. Narrate.
Let's see, where was I?
A visitor.
Yes. A visitor came to see Buck.
Thank you, Buck, for taking me into your house.
Yeah, whatever.
You have been so generous.
Whatever.
Perhaps you'd like to offer me some tea.
Oh, I suppose they make better tea where you come from?
No, they don't make very good tea at all.
Really? Our tea is better?
I'm sure your tea will be far superior to the tea where I come from.
Come on, woman, you heard the man. Get him some tea.
Who are you talking to?
You, of course.
Not with that tone, you're not.
Don't. Perhaps a servant could fetch the tea?
Did somebody ring for tea?
So, tell me about this land where you come from.
Oh, it's a marvelous land.
I'm sure it is. Cattle,
Beefier,
grain,
higher,
chickens,
tastier,
children.
smarter.
Woe is me.
Easy, Buck.
What is the matter?
Don't you understand? I work so hard, so very hard, and what do I have to show for
A
it?
good family, a nice farm, a decent income, a beautiful wife.
Exactly my point. I should have more. More.
Why?
He has more.
Oh, this is true.
Oh, my life is a joke. A horrible, twisted joke.
My husband, he
Oh,
exaggerates.
come on. I never, ever.
Buck!
You don't know what it's like, my dear sweet wife, to have riches so close but never in reach, to have wealth just beyond your touch, to have lands that you could never, ever own.
You could own these lands.
What's
I
that?
think he was just leaving.
What were you saying?
The land is being sold.
Do tell, more tea?
Perhaps in a to-go container.
Nonsense. Our visitor was just staying a little bit longer. Now, would you say that this land is affordable?
No.
Oh.
It's more than affordable. They're practically giving it away.
Oh!
Yeah, I bought 13,000 acres for $1,000.
That's
13
$13 per acre.
acres per dollar.
That's even better.
Don't think about it, Buck.
Where is this land?
It's the land of the Bashkirs.
Land of the Bashkirs, huh?
Yeah, simple. Head towards the sinking sun.
I know the way, thank you.
Perhaps more tea.
No, thank you.
I meant for me.
You don't have time.
What?
Toodles.
Don't even think about it.
$1,000.
I'm warning you.
That's not so much.
Buck.
We're selling everything.
No, we are not.
We're moving to the land of the Bashkirs.
No, we are not.
Start packing.
Buck, please listen to me. If you go to the land of the Bashkirs, you're going without me.
Irene, we will be rich in the land of the Bashkirs.
We're rich now.
Not enough.
What is enough?
We're going, and that's final.
We're staying, and that's final.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
You.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Settle this.
Why me?
You have the book.
Oh, that's right.
Do we go or stay?
Oh, well, you go.
See?
I say.
No, you go.
I stay.
It says here.
I say.
Okay, you stay.
What's next?
Well, Buck sold his house.
Half his house.
Half his house. His land.
Half his land.
Half his land. His cattle.
Half
his cattle. His servant.
Half.
Half his servant.
Oh, gross! Irene,
Stay, Buck.
I need more.
Poor Buck.
Not for much longer.
The Bashkirs were a jolly, raucous band of men. Women. They were Bedouins.
Bedouin.
Gypsies. Wanderers.
Enough!
Thank you.
I've come to buy land. Yes, I hear it's quite inexpensive around these parts. Is it something I said?
No, you did nothing wrong. You need to speak to our chief.
Well, bring her on.
You called?
He wants to buy
Yes.
land.
You've heard of our deals in property.
Some things, yes.
Yes. Why do you wish to move to our country?
Well, to be honest, I want lots of land.
Lots of land.
Tons and tons of it.
Tons.
Well, I suppose acres would be more appropriate.
I see. Well, my people, what do you think? Should we offer him some of our land? You have one approval. We will offer you a deal on land.
A deal, huh? How much?
Yes. For $1,000,
Yeah.
you may have
Yeah.
1 day of land.
Woo! What'd you just say?
For $1,000, 1 day of land.
How much exactly is 1 day of land?
You see, we don't have concepts for measuring land the way you do. We travel around using all our land. But when others, such as yourself, move here, we find that ownership becomes important.
Of course it is.
Naturally. So we've developed our own way of measuring land.
By day.
Yes. It'll go like this. You pay us $1,000. We start at dawn. We pick a starting point. You then move out into the land. When you wish to make a turn, you make a mound of dirt to mark the turn. Then another, and then you return to the starting point. You have 1 whole day to make your journey. Whatever lies inside your markers, you own.
Whatever lies inside.
Yes,
As far as I can walk in 1 day.
from sunup to sundown.
I could walk miles.
True.
This is incredible.
There is one catch.
What catch?
If you do not return to your starting point by sundown, you lose all the money.
Lose.
We keep the money, you get no land.
But that's only if I don't make it back.
Correct?
Make it back to where I started.
Correct.
How hard could that be?
Not so hard.
Piece of cake.
Easy as pie.
Walk in the park.
Well,
Lady, you got yourself a deal.
all right, when shall we hold our transaction?
Tomorrow.
Oh, that soon.
Absolutely.
All right, then. First light tomorrow.
First light.
That night, the Bashkirs entertained Buck in, traditional Bashkir fashion.
The Bashkirs held their party late into the night, until finally all fell asleep. All, that is. Except Buck.
Oh, what's that? What?
Buck was too excited to sleep. Instead, he sat up dreaming about how wealthy he would be the following morning.
Yeah. Boy, as far as I can walk in one day. That's pretty far, isn't it?
That is pretty far.
Ooh, I bet I'll be the richest person that I know. I bet I'll have more land than all the people that I ever worked for combined.
Could be.
And when I'm all settled in, with all my fields and herds are running at a profit, I'll send for Irene.
So she can share in your good fortune?
No, so she can see how wrong she was. Dang, I'm too excited to sleep. Let's go.
But you don't start until dawn.
Well, skip ahead to dawn.
I can't do that.
Sure you can. You got the book.
But then...
Oh, come on, lady. Let's go.
Early the next morning...
Okay, everybody, wake up. Up and at it. Let's go. We're burning daylight.
Dawn? So soon?
We skipped a page.
I see.
Okay, lady, let's get the show on the road.
All right. We'll start here, on this hilltop. This is your starting point. Look around you, in any direction. You can have any of this land you want.
Wow.
Yes, wow. Here is your hoe. Use that to mark your boundaries. Now, are you ready?
More than ready.
On your mark, get set. Yes, we're forgetting one minor detail.
What's that?
The money.
Now, are we ready?
On your mark, get set, go!
So Buck set out. At first, the journey was easy.
Cool of the morning, the best time for walking.
Buck fell into a comfortable pace. Soon, the Bashkir party receded into the distance.
Well, look at that. They're like specks in the distance.
At the point that Buck judged was a quarter of the day, he started to build his marker. However, before he was finished digging, he noticed a little further along.
Trees. Boy, it sure would be nice to have some trees on my property. Aren't trees nice?
Trees are nice.
Maybe I'll just go on a little bit further. Take a short lunch, make up for the time. I'm gonna be rich.
So Buck continued on, through the grove of trees, making his mark on the far side of the grove. He then turned and continued on. He could barely even make out the hill where he started. When the sun was high overhead, Buck stopped for his lunch.
Oh, thank goodness. Whew, dang, it's a lot hotter than I anticipated. Oh! Oh, it's good to rest my feet. And my legs. And my eyes.
But Buck did not lie down.
Oh, yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Just for a second, he did.
Not even for a second.
Why not?
Because he knew that if he lay down, he might fall asleep.
What's wrong with that?
Then he would miss out on all that land while he slept.
That's right, not even for a second. Let's go.
Buck resumed his journey.
When he judged the sun to be directly overhead, he began to build his second marker. However,
What's that?
what's what?
That, further along.
Oh, that's a river.
A river? Boy, it sure would be nice to have a river on my land. A river enhances property value, you know.
That's probably true.
Of course it's true. Maybe I'll just go on a little bit further.
So Buck continued further along, well beyond the river before making his mark. He then turned and began walking the third side of his new land. By this time, the sun beat down hard on Buck's head,
Don't remind me.
and his feet began to hurt,
I knew I should have brought more comfortable shoes.
and he felt himself start to drag. He reached the end of the third part of the day.
The end? But I'm nowhere near my turning point yet.
Sorry.
Well, it's gonna be a pretty lopsided ranch, but... Oh, well.
And Buck built his marker with perhaps a bit less enthusiasm than at first.
Oh, this is killing my back. I ache all over. Oh, dang, even my teeth ache.
And Buck commenced his journey back to the starting point.
So for a few hours, enjoy the reward for years.
Buck tried to keep his pace up, but was finding that difficult. The long night before and the constant walking, the sun and the heat, all was adding to his burden as he moved on. Plus, he began to realize
I'm a lot farther out than I planned.
the starting point was such a small dot on his horizon, he was not sure if he could make it back in time.
Of course I'll make it. I have to make it.
He stumbled on, dropping his hoe and other equipment as he walked.
What do I care? I made my last marker.
As he continued on, he could hear the cheers of the Bashkirs urging him onward, but the dropping sun seemed to taunt him, racing him step by step, always seeming to fall faster than he could move.
I will not lose.
Finally, Buck was at the foot of the hill.
Just up this hill, and I win.
But it seemed as if the sun had set already.
No, that's just to me at the bottom of the hill. Up on the top where they are, the sun still has a few more moments.
Drawing up all that was within him, Buck dragged himself up the hill. He reached the top and dove for the hat that marked the start of his journey. His hands wrapped around it just as the last fingers of the sun slid behind the horizon. Buck had won.
I can't believe you made it back. I was sure your greed would have defeated you. Buck, you surprised me. Well won, Buck. Buck. Buck.
But the chief was wrong. Buck's greed had defeated him, as he gave his very life to complete his race.
You mean he's
Dead.
For real?
Dead.
It's a pity. Life gave him much, but he grasped beyond his bounty.
Yes. But in the end, Buck earned all the land he would ever need. 6 feet, from his head to his heels.
So, Preston, that was the play. How much land does a man need? What do you think was the main theme of the play?
Greed.
Yes, in a word, that's what it was. You know, Buck wasn't a bad man. I mean, he was honest, he was hard-working, he was good to his wife, but he did have one flaw, and it absolutely destroyed him.
He was greedy, but he wasn't greedy in the beginning of the story.
Well, that's right. When he was poor, he seemed to be just fine. And then he discovered that he didn't have to be poor for the rest of his life. So he kept on accumulating wealth, and then he wanted more and more and more.
I think we were all like that.
Yes, I think you might be right. It really is difficult to know when you've had enough. But you know, you can only use so much of the world's goods. A wise man once said, "The secret of happiness is not to have what you want, but to want what you have. If you're content with what you have, then you're happy." You know, Irene was able to tell when she'd had enough. She felt that she did not need any more possessions in order to be happy.
I think Tolstoy knew that himself because he gave up drinking, smoking, and eating meat, and in the end, his home.
Indeed, he did. But perhaps he was taking it to extremes. You know, the Greeks felt that the secret to happiness was what they called sophrosyne. Do you remember the Greek who gave us that word?
I think it was Aristotle. What does sophrosyne mean again?
Well, it means choosing the middle path between two extremes.
Are you sure that's the secret to happiness?
Well, it certainly beats dying in the desert or in a railway station.
Well, thank you for joining us for another Global Stage Theater adventure.
Yes, and as usual, we encourage you to discuss what you've seen today with your family and with your friends. And don't forget, you can always reach us on our website. Thank you for being with us for this production, and we look forward to seeing you again with another production from Global Stage.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.